My next guest takes on Logan Storley coming up here at Bellator 197 on April 13th. It is Joaquin Buckley joining me here on the program for the very first time. Joaquin, how are you?
How you doing, man? Feeling good.
Awesome. Now, am I catching you before practice or after practice? Where are you this morning?
Right now I'm driving off to work right now, but you called me before practice. I'm about to train somebody right now.
Oh, good stuff. What do you do for work?
I just train other people, that's it. For real.
That's good. Better than working an office job, right? Especially trying to balance things.
Nah, definitely. I don't think I was ever built for that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Where does the story begin for you? How did you get involved in combat sports?
I think everybody know that story, man. Definitely for anybody read up on me, but just ran into it, man. I always loved mixed martial arts. Just wanted to get into it, so got on the internet, looked it up, and everything. You know, ever since then, got started with it.
Were there any sort of major influences, like any guys you sort of looked up to, any fighters, anything like that kind of, sort of drove that, desire to compete?
Definitely, man. Rampage Jackson, definitely one of them. George St. Pierre, definitely one of them. You know what I mean? And that's probably it right there.
Awesome. And of course, it's worked out well for you. You got the 8-1 record, and I know you're coming off another impressive win in your last fight at Bellator 185. How happy were you with your performance in that one? I know it was a split decision, but you still got another win there, back-to-back wins in Bellator.
I was happy with it. You know what I mean? That was a real tough opponent right there. You know what I mean? And I showcased my talent real well. He did the same. We put on a hell of a show for the audience. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, that's the whole point, man, is putting on a show. It's not about, grabbing people, hugging them, and just leaving them on the mat and waiting on that unanimous decision, you know what I mean? So me and that dude went to war, that night. So I felt very proud of myself, you know what I mean? It's still things to learn, but that's every single time. Even if I got the knockout in the first round, I still got things to learn. So that's a forever growing process.
And Bellator must have been impressed because here you are not only fighting in Missouri, which is where you're from, but also you're on the main card and you're fighting a really tough guy in Logan Storley. Just first off, how excited were you to find out that you were on the main card of this pretty stacked card?
I've been waiting on that shot, man. To be honest with you, I'm glad I'm on the main card now. You know what I mean? Everything moving just like it should be. I'm glad that Bellator put me on the main card, and it's going to allow me to really showcase my talent to the world this time.
And were you familiar with Logan Storley before you took this fight, or did you kind of have to look him up after?
I had to look him up. I wasn't really familiar with him. He new to the game as well. He been around, the D1 division and wrestling and stuff. But, like I tell people, man, it's the fight game, bro. This ain't no wrestling. So I wasn't really, I didn't really know who he was until I looked him up and I knew the fight.
Awesome. And how do you feel like you match up against him now that you've had a chance to sort of assess him?
I match up perfect against him, man. He's just a wrestler, bro. That's it. He's not a mixed martial artist. You know what I mean? If he wants to wrestle, that's fine and dandy with me. But I know exactly how to sprawl. I know how to put my hips down. You know what I mean? I know how to keep the fight on the feet. You know what I'm saying? If I want to take it down too, I could take the fight there. But best believe I'm not gonna be hugging you. You know what I mean? We'll be grounded. I'm gonna be pounding. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make it a living hell for this boy.
And does it add a bit more the fact that he's undefeated? You could hand him his first loss.
Pretty much, man. I'll be honest with you. It's either going to make him or break him, you know what I mean? I'm pretty much going to son him. Even though he's older than me, I'm pretty much going to son him, man, because that first loss he's going to get from me is really going to show him a lot, you know what I mean? It's really going to show him that you can't just go in this cage wrestling, you know what I mean? It's not D1 wrestling. Nothing that you learn there is going to apply in the cage, bro. You got to actually go through some hurt, some pain. Like I said, be honest with you, man, I want to make this a statement when I finish this dude at the main card because I'm not just trying to keep fighting these prospects. I need some veterans, dog. So right after that Logan Storley, man, I would love to see John Fish or Paul Daly. But I'm trying to move up quick,
Absolutely, man. I hear you. How's training camp going, and who have been some of your main training partners for this camp?
My main guy right now has been Ryan Sutton, big, heavy, strong wrestler. Ezra Lennon, black belt, you know what I mean? Just a lot of grappling guys. And then just, Adam Seller, ultimate fighter, Evan Eller, he's an amateur, but a great striker, well-rounded person, you know what I mean? So a couple people, man. But to be honest with you, this just been all me, man. Just training, you know what I mean? I'm just about to go in there and do what I do best, bro. And that's fight.
And what about the weight cut? Has that process started already, or will that happen closer to fight time?
I mean, we getting the weight now, you know what I mean? But we ain't stressing about it.
Okay. Is there one thing you kind of miss during training camp that you can't eat?
Nah, not for real. I like everything. You know what I'm saying?
So
I like everything.
there's nothing specific on the cheat meal menu after the fight. It's just whatever.
Not at all. Not at all. It's whatever, bro. We love food over here.
Yeah, for sure, man. Are you expecting a lot of people out for this fight? Because I mentioned it's in St. Charles. Getting a lot of people asking you for tickets.
Yeah, man. I'm expecting a good crowd, man. Good people in my section. You know what I mean? So I'm planning on letting all my tickets go pretty soon. So I'm be proud to see everybody there with their Buck Nation shirt on and pretty much rooting me on. Cause this is my city, man. You know, regardless of anybody say, bro. You know, I was born and raised in St. Louis, bro. Like, you know, I done walked these streets, man. I done caught the bus, man. Like, you know, I done everything you could do in St. Louis, bro. Like, so one day, man, like I said, I'm gonna be on the main event, and I'm gonna be really, you know, fighting for that title one day. So that's my dream right there.
And who's gonna be in your corner for this fight?
I don't know. I haven't thought it over yet. Probably more likely it's definitely gonna be Ryan, my grappling coach for sure. But I still haven't really thought it through yet. Who I really want in my corner.
How do you see this fight playing out on April 13th?
Bad. I feel a very bad fight for this boy. It's not even going to be close.
Okay. I like that. That sounds good. You mentioned some names there, you know, John Fitch, Paul Daly. What are you looking for after this fight? If you go out there and get a win, you hand Storley his first loss, you come out healthy, who are you looking to fight after this?
I mean, that'd be on a 3-fight winning streak. I done had 5 fights with Bellator. You know what I mean? I done seen guys get handed, you know, more with less. So when I go out there and I hand Storley his first loss, you know, I gotta just call out some people, man, because I've been sitting still for a long time now, and I'm just done with that, bro. You know, I've been doing pretty good. I'll be 9-1 as a professional fighter, and like I said, half my fights come out of Bellator. You know what I mean? So it's time to get my name out there. So we definitely gonna have to make that call out happen.
And last question for you here. What do you like doing on your downtime? I know you're a busy guy. You work, you train, everything else. But are you watching any Netflix? You playing any video games? What would I find you doing on your downtime?
Nah, I don't play no video games, fam.
Okay.
We just stay concentrated.
So.
Yeah, that's some, man. I ain't like the most of them.
So you watching no TV, no movies, nothing like that?
Nah, no nothing. Matter of fact, Black Panther was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, well there you go. That's a
I might have to, you know, do one of them themes out for the fight. I don't know if you've seen the movie. If you haven't, man, you need to go fight.
No, I gotta check.
Yeah, man, go check that out, fam. Yeah, Black Panther. That's that movie.
All right, man. Well, we certainly got to check you out. It's April 13th, Bellator 197. Joaquin, it was great getting a chance to talk to you, man. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you got any sponsors or shout-outs, man, the floor is yours.
All right, man. Everybody can follow me on Buck Nation 314 on Instagram. Twitter's the same. Pretty much, man, just follow the movement, baby. Buck Nation all day.
What's up, fight fans? If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to see even more interviews with your favorite UFC and Bellator fighters. We've also got coverage at events, including post-fight press conferences and media scrums. And if you like this video, check out the video to my right. It's worth your time.